But interesting market overall. I mean, it's been a very risk-on week, very risk-on. But if I look forward, I'm very bullish because we've just gone through the rate cycle, so that's out of the way. Market's pretty positive. So I love this series because I think everybody's looking that way, and that usually means the opportunities to look the other.
Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk Crypto. In today's video, we have Real Vision co-founder and CEO Raoul Pal talking about the crypto market, the evolving global macro landscape and the market's response to new inflation data. Earnings season for Q4 2022 kicked off last Friday, with both Bank of America and JPMorgan warning of a mild recession coming later this year. That's a long way from the early 2023 crash that many analysts predicted not long ago. So, what changed? Let's listen to Raoul Pal as he discusses why he's bullish in 2023 and what are the best investment opportunities he's seeing right now. He will also comment on last week's rally in the markets, so pay close attention till the end. But before we do, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we bring you daily content on the latest crypto news. And now, let's jump right into the video.
And I think you and I have both been pretty consistent with our views on what's coming, and nothing's really changed because it was baked in the cake. I mean, 9 months ago, the economic data, and we've just been tracking that path. All the forward-looking stuff that both you and I use, business cycle forecasts have given us the calling of a recession for a long time ago now, and we're now playing out the latter parts of it. Now, we can argue and debate how long and how big it is. Now, but I'm hearing more of this kind of mild recession, soft landing calls from people, and I don't know really yet. I don't really see that. I see short and sharp. I don't really see the mild element. Maybe it's to do with, if we go back to 1980, the Volcker one, right? Everyone talks about that as like this terrifying recession. It was actually a really mild one, and the S&P went down 28%, and that was it. It was kind of over and done with. So maybe there's something to do with nominal versus real. That means that prices remain, demand remains higher because of nominal. A lot of the direction is that the inflation weight is less, and therefore the rate of change of interest rate increases. The Fed are making it pretty clear they're probably going to go to 25. So it's, as you know, in global macro, it's the rate of change that matters more than anything else, not the absolutes. So if the rate of change changes, all of these beach balls start popping out of the water that have been held down by the heavy weight of interest rate rises and that rate of change. That's all gone. So suddenly, emerging markets go up, gold goes up, crypto goes up, equities go up, that whole story. But interesting market overall. I mean, it's been a very risk-on week, very risk-on.
The rally we experienced in crypto last week got some investors excited about the next bull run, with Bitcoin still sitting at $21,182 and Ethereum trading at around $1,580. On the other hand, many others are still feeling the shock waves from the FTX collapse and wonder if others will follow. That's not the case for Raoul, who is very bullish in 2023 and explains why.
I'm actually very bullish. Now, the recovery from a bear market either comes two ways. Either it comes up, corrects, and then eventually goes, or it comes sharper. It depends on central bank action, liquidity, that kind of stuff. But if I look forward, I'm very bullish because we've just gone through the rate cycle, so that's out of the way. It's the rate of change that matters. The rate of change comes down first, then sticks. So that's good for risk assets. And then we've got, I've been talking about this a lot, the exponential age technologies. We were talking about Tesla, but, anybody's been paying attention has seen what happened to AI. It went from me interviewing Emad to say, oh my God, this is coming, to ChatGPT, to everyone thinking, oh shit, we're out of a job. That ChatGPT went from 0 to 1 million users in 4 days. We've never seen anything like it. And it keeps crashing. There's so many users on it. So that's the technology, and we've got tons of these coming. The energy situation that you've been following so closely, the nightmare in Europe didn't pass in the end. It's, we saw what was bad, but the Peter Zeihan's of the world and others were like, the Europeans are going to be having to be chipping frozen corpses from the streets. That doesn't look like that's happened. Nobody's run out of energy. Yes, there's been some rationing and stuff like that, but it seems to be contained. So also investors were so negative that I've got charts going back to the 1970s, the AAII investor intelligence survey. It was the most negative since 1970 or something crazy. So usually when all of those things happen and we've got liquidity returning, market's pretty positive. So I love this series because I think everybody's looking that way, and that usually means the opportunities to look the other.
Raoul is very excited about AI as we see it proliferate in many different areas and become more and more encroached in society. But are there any other areas or opportunities that he's looking out for in 2023?
What I've been looking at is what I call these exponential age stocks, these kind of big technology companies that are sitting on top of exponential adoptions of technologies. And in Tesla's case, it's EV, it's AI, it's robotics. I mean, they've got like 5 of them embedded in the business. But all of these, when you put up a log chart, so Amazon's a beautiful chart. Since its beginning, it's been in the log channel since it launched. I mean, it's incredible. It's because it's a network adoption stock. So most of these stocks have all gone down to 2 standard deviations oversold. I put this regression channel that's easy to do on Bloomberg, and they've all got 2 standard deviations oversold. Tesla was the one that wasn't anywhere near it. And then it formed that head and shoulders top pattern and puked. And, the bottom of the channel is about $100 and it pretty much touched it. So, have we got to the kind of levels where Tesla's bad news is in the price? Probably. Not 100% guaranteed, but I would suggest that, is the EV market going away over the next 5 years? Are we going to sell more EVs? Well, you live in Europe and you see it clearer than everybody else. I mean, every bloody car on the street becomes an EV over time in Europe. The US is slower to see it, but it's happening. So I think that the trend continues. So, I'm actually looking at, okay, where's the place to add? The Twitter story, it was really interesting. I know some people absolutely hate Elon Musk. I just observed the whole thing, and a lot of people are like, he doesn't know what he's doing. I went on to a 2-hour Twitter Spaces of him with a bunch of engineers about the Twitter tech stack. I mean, the guy knows it inside out. He talks in extraordinary detail about stuff that, is beyond my understanding. I came away, I was surprised. When you hear him talking about artificial intelligence, self-driving cars, rocket engineering, all these things. I mean, his knowledge is not superficial, put it that way. I mean, extraordinary. So in the end, I'm actually more of a buyer of Tesla than a bear. And, I'm biased. I mean, I've got a Tesla Model X Plaid, and it's the best car I've ever had. It's an extraordinary piece of engineering. Yeah. And so if I could buy secondhand Teslas right now, I'll be buying them with both fists.
AI, self-driving cars, rocket engineering are some of the things Raoul is excited about in terms of technology, and when it comes to crypto, Raoul is very positive about the space in 2023, as liquidity makes its way back into the market. What do you think of Raoul's view of the market and the opportunities he's watching? Is there something out there that you're paying close attention to? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give us a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. This is Let's Talk Crypto, and we'll see you in the next video.